tires crunching heavy on the gravel road. I'm shedding my skin and my heavy load. I left the main highway a long time ago. I'm keeping my speed intentionally slow. The guitar is current, picking at the string. I'm letting go of the material things. The shattered beer bottle shining in the dirt, reflecting the moonlight, reflecting I heard. I roll up the window, spark the light of flame. I'm stepping right out of this miserable game. Rolling over gravel in the broken glass, watching all my illusions slowly start to pass. The beat bass knocks the interlock is warm. I'm finding my shelter away from the storm. Yeah, an expressive flow for a heavy heart. I'm tearing the old foundation apart. The dust kicks up, creating a cloud in the back. I'm finding my rhythm right inside the track. The drum rolls hit softly, smooth and so tight. I'm a lonely explorer of the endless night. My vocal is legato, stretching out the pain. I'm washing my soul in the invisible rain. I look at the trees, shadows on the side. I'm totally consumed by the back road ride. The gritty aesthetic matches how I feel. I'm keeping a heavy hand right on the wheel. Rolling over gravel in the broken glass, watching all my illusions slowly start to pass. The deep bass knocks the analog is warm. I'm finding my shelter away from the storm. Yeah, an expressive flow for a heavy heart. I'm tearing the old foundation apart. Crunch of the tires, spark of the light, disappearing deep into the night. Deep inside, no looking back, no turning around. My feet are finally on solid ground. Yeah, I keep pushing. The path gets narrow, the trees close in. I'm washing away the sorrow and the sin. The smoke fills the cabin, a beautiful haze. I'm finding my way through the mental maze. The gravel and glass eventually end. I'm treating the darkness as my closest friend. The analog warmth wraps me up so tight. I'm perfectly fine in the middle of the night. Rolling over gravel in the broken glass, watching all my illusions slowly start to pass. The deep bass knocks the analog is warm. I'm finding my shelter away from the storm. Yeah, an expressive flow for a heavy heart. I'm tearing the old foundation apart. Keep rolling, yeah.
So heavy, can barely keep them open. Yeah.
eyelids are dropping, falling to the floor. I'm locking the world outside of my door.
Lock it out.
The electric piano echoes with a delay. I'm washing the stress of the daytime away. The thumping kick drum hits right in the gut. I'm keeping my mouth intentionally shut.
No, it's locking.
The smoke is so thick, it's a physical weight. I'm perfectly fine with this lazy state. I sink in the leather, gravity cools. I'm breaking the clocks and I'm breaking the rules. Heavy eyelids, I'm sinking so deep. Sinking deep. Walking the border of waking and sleep. The lethargic flow and the hypnotic beat. I'm totally melted right into the sea. Melted down. Yeah, tranquil vibes in a smoky room. I'm a solitary flower starting to bloom. The vocal is deep, guttural and slow. I'm losing my grip on the things that I know.
Let it slip.
The edge falls down, but I don't make a move. I'm completely paralyzed by the groove. The delay on the keys sounds like a dream. I'm floating down a very quiet stream.
Quiet stream.
The world outside is rushing, moving so fast. But I make this slow motion moment last. My body is heavy, my spirit is light. I'm embracing the silence of the deep night. Heavy eyelids, I'm sinking so deep. Sinking deep. Walking the border of waking and sleep. But lethargic flow and the hypnotic beat. I'm totally melted right into the sea. Melted down. Yeah, tranquil vibes in a smoky room. I'm a solitary flower starting to bloom. Gravity is pulling, mine just drifting. All the heavy clouds are lifting up. Don't fight the sleep, don't fight the haze. Lost inside this tranquil maze. Yeah, total couch lock. Yeah, total couch lock. The lighter is heavy, it falls from my hand. I'm drifting away to a different land.
Different place.
The stone and lo-fi is the only guide. I got no more emotions that I need to hide. The heavy eyelids finally start to close. I'm finding the peace that nobody knows. The delay piano rings out in the black. I'm completely relaxed, laying on my back. Heavy eyelids, I'm sinking so deep. Sinking deep. Walking the border, awaken and sleep. The lethargic flow and the hypnotic beat. I'm totally melted right into the sea. Melted down. Yeah, tranquil vibes in a smoky room. I'm a solitary flower starting to bloom. Heavy eyelids just fade out.
Listen to the rain. It washes everything, everything. Raindrops are sliding right down the windshield, wiping the fog, all the scars are concealed. Memories playing like a vintage film reel. finding the logic in the way that I feel. Street lights are passing like a slow metronome. Out on the highway, but I feel right at home. Skipping the chaos, staying deep in the zone. I'm building a kingdom out of nothing but tone. A muffled up bass, keeping time with my heart. This is the ending, but also the start. Backseat jazz playing soft in the dark. A solitary drive is a walk in the park. Navigating a maze of my tangled up mind. Leaving the wreckage and the ruins behind. Yeah, it's a rainy night healing. A soulful escape. Creating a new world. Taking a new shape. The wipers are swiping, the teardrops away. I'm finally finding the right words to say, but I say them in silence to the ghosts in the back. Following the groove of this crackling track. The engine is purring, a mechanical beast. Traveling west, but my mind's facing east. I look at the mirrors, the past is a blur. Just shadows and whispers of things that we were. The trumpet is weeping, a beautiful sound is picking me up when I'm hitting the ground. Backseat jazz playing soft in the dark. A solitary drive is a walk in the park. Navigating the maze of my tangled up mind. Leaving the wreckage and the ruins behind. Yeah, it's a rainy night healing. A soulful escape. Creating a new world. Taking a new shape. The melody heals, the bass keeps me grounded by nothing but thoughts. In the night I'm surrounded, I roll through the puddles, they splash in the night. I'm trusting the journey, I'm trusting the flight. Sometimes you just gotta drive with no map. Let the tires just roll and the boom gently back. The city limits fading right out of my view. Shedding my skin, man, I'm feeling brand new. The smoke from my breath is the cold of the glass. I'm letting the bitter old memories pass. The dawn is still hours and hours away, so I'm perfectly fine in this beautiful gray. With jazz in the speakers and rain on the roof, I'm finding my peace and I'm finding my truth. Backseat jazz playing soft in the dark. A solitary drive is a walk in the park. Navigating the maze of my tangled up mind. Leaving the wreckage and the ruins behind. Yeah, it's a rainy night healing. A soulful escape. Creating a new world. Taking a new shape. Just let it play. Don't stop the engine. Fade into the rain. Fade into the rain.
No destination. Just driving. No destination.
Drifting alone, late night calls to my broken soul. Lost inside the smoke, I got nowhere to go. Dreams in my pocket and some pain in my past. I'm just trying to make these little quiet moments last. Life feels heavy, but the night feels light. So I ride through the avenues, out of the sight. Ghosts in the mirror, and hope in my chest. I'm finally learning how to give myself a rest. The street lights pass like a movie on a screen. I'm the only character in this late night scene. I got no destination, I'm just rolling through the night. The purple in the sky makes everything feel right. I'm leaving the pressure, I'm leaving the pain. Washing away in the midnight rain. Wash it away. Yeah, slow, heavy, grooving a blunt on my lip. I'm totally lost in the magic of the trip. The city is moving, but I'm standing still, riding off the vibes of this late night thrill. Late night thrill. 3 a.m. hits, and the world is a ghost. I'm raising up my cup, yeah, I'm making a toast to the ones who are lost, to the ones who are tired, to the ones sparking up just to feel inspired. Feel inspired. The bass is is a heartbeat that knocks on the door. I'm finding the peace that I was searching for. No map on the dash, no pen on the phone. I'm comfortably sitting out here on my own. I got no destination, I'm just rolling through the night. Rolling through the purple in the sky makes everything feel right. I'm leaving the pressure, I'm leaving the pain, washing away in the midnight rain. Wash it away. Yeah, slow, heavy grooving a blunt on my lip. I'm totally lost in the magic of the trip. Miles go by, time stands still. Swallowing the night like a bitter pill. Bitter pill. But the medicine works and the mind goes blank. Only got the music and the smoke to thank. Yeah, keep drifting. The fuel is getting lower, but I keep the engine on. I'm pushing through the darkness till the coming of the dawn. Waiting for the sun. A melodic flow with a bluesy undertone. I'm making a kingdom out of the unknown. The ash flies away, disappearing in the black. I'm moving straight forward, never looking back. With no destination, I'm exactly where I need. Planting on my hopes like a tiny little seed. I got no destination, I'm just rolling through the night. Rolling through the purple in the sky makes everything feel right. I'm leaving the pressure, I'm leaving the pain, washing away in the midnight rain. Wash it away. Yeah, slow, heavy grooving a blunt on my lip. I'm totally lost in the magic of the trip.
Just me and the road.
Let it fade.
No destination.
Let it fade.
Just driving, no destination.
Hear that static. Tune the world out. Turn the dial, looking for a sound, but nothing but the static is coming around. Just static, just static. The clock is 2, the city goes dead. I'm silencing the voices screaming in my head. Just static, just static. The synpad is wavy, modulated deep. I'm avoiding the bed and I'm avoiding sleep, no sleep. I whisper the lyrics, keeping it real low. I'm moving with the rhythm, going with the flow. The cherry is burning, lighting up the dark. I'm a solitary figure parked inside the park. Caught in the 2 a.m. static, losing my mind, losing it. Leaving all the digital pressure behind. The tape is heavily saturated, thick and warm, sitting right here in the eye of the storm. Yeah, the silence is a language that I finally speak. I'm finding the strength when I'm feeling so weak. White noise hisses a beautiful tone. It's the perfect companion when you are alone. So alone, so alone. The kick drum is thumpy, hitting in my chest. I'm passing the final emotional test. I blow a thick ring, watch it hit the glass. I'm letting the shadows and memories pass. Let them pass. No scrolling the feed, the phone is face down. I'm the only awake in this ghost town. The eerie vibe wraps me a comforting chill. I'm taking a dose of the midnight pill. Caught in the 2 a.m. static, losing my mind, losing it. Leaving all the digital pressure behind. The tape is heavily saturated, thick and warm, sitting right here in the eye of the storm. Yeah, the silence is a language that I finally speak. I'm finding the strength when I'm feeling so weak. Static on the radio, static in the brain, washing out the sorrow.
washing out the pain. Wash it out. Fading in the frequency, lost in the wave, escaping from the mental cave. Yeah, pure isolation. The fog on the window is blocking the view. I'm leaving the old and I'm entering new. Feeling new, feeling new. The modulated chords sound like crying ghosts, but this is the feeling that I love the most. I take a deep breath, hold the smoke inside, I'm totally immersed. The midnight ride, the 2 a.m. static slowly starts to fade. I'm sitting in a piece of part in the 2 a.m. static, losing my mind, losing it, leaving all the digital pressure behind. The tape is heavily saturated, thick and warm. I'm sitting right here in the eye of the storm. Yeah, the silence is a language that I finally speak. I'm finding the strength when I'm feeling so weak. Just static. Turn the radio off, breathe.
Just me and my thoughts.
I ain't bitter anymore, I just see the picture clear. Whatever is for me will exactly reappear. Late night thoughts while the early sun is hiding. I'm sitting in the driver's seat, silently sliding. The smoke dances heavy with the street light glare. I'm reaching for a piece that is almost right there. Almost there. I don't chase love, man, I let the love breathe. If it's truly real, then it never wants to leave. The beat drops slow to a heavy underdrum. I'm waiting for the feeling in my body to get numb. Smoke solitude, I'm alone but I am fine. I'm fine. Got clouds in my room and they're clearing up my mind. No voices, no noise, no fake attitude. Just me in the dark and the smoke solitude. Smoke solitude. Yeah, slowing down the world, letting all the chaos drop. Once I find the zone, I am never gonna stop. Every inhale washes out the daily stress. I'm counting up my blessings instead of the regret. Got scars on my heart, got doubts in my head, but I left all the drama sleeping quiet in the bed. Let it sleep. The piano is dusty, the chords are so sad, but they make me feel better than I ever really had. I look at the mirror, just a shadow looking back. I'm riding the frequency, riding on the track. Some scars don't fade, they just teach you how to stay. I'm learning how to live in the middle of the grave. Smoke solitude, I'm alone but I am fine. I'm fine. Got clouds in my room and they're clearing up my mind. No voices, no noise, no fake attitude. Just me in the dark in the smoke solitude. Smoke solitude. Yeah, slowing down the world, letting all the chaos drop. Once I find a zone, I am never gonna stop. No rush, no speed. This is exactly what I need. What I need. Head in the clouds, feet on the street, making my broken soul complete. Yeah, let the world fade. The neon is buzzing, a steady low sound. I'm the only one awake in the sleeping little town. Whole town sleeping. I take one more drag, let the ember burn bright. I'm signing a treaty with the shadows of the night. The solitude is heavy, but it feels like a friend. I'm riding on a road that doesn't have an end. The music wraps me up, keeps the demons out of sight. I'm doing perfectly fine in the quiet of the night. Smoke solitude, I'm alone but I am fine. I'm fine. Got clouds in my room and they're clearing up my mind. No voices, no noise, no fake attitude. Just me in the dark and the smoke solitude. Smoke solitude. Yeah, slowing down the world, letting all the chaos drop. Once I find the zone, I am never gonna stop. Just solitude. I don't need nobody else. I'm good.
journey continues. The dashboard is dim, the highway is long. I'm pouring my soul right into the song. Pour it out. The cinematic strings play a mournful cry. I'm watching the stars in the purple sky. The vocal is calm, no shaking the breath. I'm making a deal with the life and the death. I take a slow drag, the cherry glow bright. I'm a lonely traveler in the middle of the night. The Hemian paths wrap around my mind. I'm leaving the failures and the sorrow behind. I got miles to go before I can rest, but I'm feeling the peace right inside of my chest. The heavy low end is keeping me grounded. By the smoke and the silence I am surrounded. Yeah. Driving into the endless unknown. I'm finding my strength when I am alone. Yeah. The white lines pass in a hypnotic blur. I'm leaving behind the things that we were. Let them stay behind. The stereo is wide, the sound is so grand. I'm gripping the wheel with a steady hand. No vibrato, just a straight spoken truth. I'm fixing the errors I made in my youth. Fixing them up. The window is cracked, the cold air bites. I'm perfectly fine with these lonely nights. Smoke trails out, disappearing fast. I'm building a peace that is going to last. Oh, I got miles to go before I can rest. Miles to go, but I'm feeling the peace right inside of my chest. The heavy low end is keeping me grounded. By the smoke and the silence I am surrounded. Yeah. Driving into the endless unknown. I'm finding my strength when I am alone. Yeah. This is the acceptance. The road never ends, and that's okay. It's okay. Yeah. We keep riding. Yeah. The horizon is dark, but the mind is so clear. I'm emptying out all the doubt and the fear. Empty it out. Stoner mood is a medicine for the soul. I'm finally feeling completely whole. I look at the dash, the fuel is alright. I'm going to drive for the rest of the night. With cinematic strings and a heavy bass, I'm conquering time and I'm conquering space. I got miles to go before I can rest. Miles to go, but I'm feeling the peace right inside of my chest. The heavy low end is keeping me grounded. By the smoke and the silence I am surrounded. Yeah. Driving into the endless unknown. I'm finding my strength when I am alone. Yeah. Just me and the road. Now stop. Miles ago. Yeah. Finally quiet. Take a deep breath. The room is full of smoke and the lights are off. The texture of the silence is incredibly soft. I'm sitting in the corner with my eyes half closed. I'm stepping out the character that I suppose. Just me. Loose guitar playing a familiar chord. I'm leaving the illusions that I can't afford. My mind is running loud, but my body feels heavy. I'm standing on the edge, yeah, I'm finally ready. I take a slow hit, let the ember burn deep. I'm walking on the border between life and sleep. Welcome to the quiet room, where the shadows play, washing all the stress of a complicated day. The bass is hitting heavy, but the soul is light. I'm finding my sanctuary in the middle of the night. Yeah, hold your chill rhythm and a blunt in the air. I'm sitting in the dark without a single care. No text messages, no demands and no rush. I'm fully immersed in this beautiful hush. Now the guitar is crying like a long lost friend. I'm hoping that this feeling will never really end. I'm looking at the ceiling, watching smoke rings fade. I'm proud of the decisions and the choices I made. Made my peace. The boom and the bap keep a lethargic pace. I'm putting a small smile right up on my face. Just me and the universe having a talk. I'm taking my spirit for a midnight walk. Welcome to the quiet rooms where the shadows play, washing all the stress of a complicated day. The bass is hitting heavy, but the soul is light. I'm finding my sanctuary in the middle of the night. Yeah, hold your chill rhythm and a blunt in the air. I'm sitting in the dark without a single care. Let the world spin, let the people run. I don't need to stand underneath the sun. Stay in the dark, close a heavy door, lock it from inside. Let the lo-fi beat be the only guide. Yeah, perfectly still. Yeah. The lighter goes empty, the cherry goes black. I'm leaving my demons behind on the track. Leave 'em behind. The quiet room therapy is working its magic. I'm turning the page on everything. The bass gives a final and heavy vibration. I've reached the end of my lone destination. The smoke clears up and my mind does too. I'm sitting in the dark feeling totally new. Welcome to the quiet rooms where the shadows play, washing all the stress of a complicated day. The bass is hitting heavy, but the soul is light. I'm finding my sanctuary in the middle of the night. Yeah, hold your chill rhythm and a blunt in the air. I'm sitting in the dark without a single care. Let the beat fade. I'm good now. Listen to that rain. Let it wash it all away. The drops on the window, they slide to the bass. I'm finding my peace in this empty, cold space. The wipers are swishing, keeping the time. A natural metronome, subtle and prime. I lean the seat back with my hand on my chin. I'm letting the healing of midnight begin. The vinyl is crackling right through the dash. I'm turning my heavy regrets into ash. The street is a river reflecting the moon. I'm completely lost in this lo-fi tune. Vinyl and rain, it's a perfect duet. Smoking away all the things I regret. The world is a blur through the wet window glass. I'm letting the pain and the memories pass. A solitary drive on a rainy old night. Everything broken is
feeling alright. The heater is blowing, the cabin is warm, a tiny safe haven inside of the storm. I exhale the smoke, let it mix with the chill. I'm trusting the road and I'm trusting the wheel. The jazz girls are weeping, they know how I feel. Nothing is fake here, everything's real. I pass by the diners, the neon is dead. I'm clearing the heavy dark clouds from my head. No talking, no texting, just me and the sound. With rubber just gently caressing the ground. Vinyl and rain, it's a perfect duet. Smoking away all the things I regret. The world is a blur through the wet window glass. I'm letting the pain and the memories pass. A solitary drive on a rainy old night. Everything broken is feeling alright. Rain falls, heavy thoughts fall like floating away in the middle of the night. Just float. It's a sonic embrace, it's a quiet escape, taking my soul in a whole different shape. Yeah. The rhythm is a blanket, the rain is a friend. The puddles are splashing, the watery beat. A solitary journey, empty retreat. Empty street. I'm rolling the blunt as I'm holding the wheel. This level of calmness is almost unreal. The gray of the clouds meets the black of the sky. I don't need to ask or to figure out why. Just keeping the motion, just keeping the pace. I'm finally leaving this miserable race. Vinyl and rain, it's a perfect duet. Smoking away all the things I regret. The world is a blur through the wet window glass. I'm letting the pain and the memories pass. Solitary drive on a rainy old night. Everything broken is feeling alright. Let it pour. Look at the lights.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here. Yeah. Where the asphalt shining, reflecting the signs. I'm reading the city right between the lines. Red, yellow, green, they just blurring the rain. Washing the remnants of yesterday's pain. The wipers are moving and steady, I was sweet, while the rest of the world is just falling asleep. I'm awake in a dream, got a hand on the wheel, trying to process the way that I feel. Slow motion driving, the engine is quiet, avoiding the madness, avoiding the riot. Neon reflections are painting the town, painting it blue. I'm letting the windows and defenses down. Just me and the echoes of late night FM. A solitary king in a quiet realm. No rush to the morning, let the darkness expand. Just cruising the borders of a neon land. Yeah. The drops on the window look like falling tears, but inside this cabin, there are no more fears. They turn up the volume, the bass fills the space. I'm moving at my own particular pace. A lonely gas station, a flickering light, a beacon of hope in the middle of the night. I pass by it slowly, just watching the glow. There's beauty in things moving perfectly slow. As smoke hits the ceiling, it scatters around. Yeah. I'm lost in the sea, we're spiritually found. Neon reflections are painting the town, painting it blue. I'm letting the windows and defenses down. Just me and the echoes of late night FM, a solitary king in a quiet realm. No rush to the morning, let the darkness expand. Just cruising the borders of a neon land. Funny how silence can speak to your soul. How a broken up mirror can finally behold. The colors are bleeding right onto the street, and all of my worries are laid at my feet. Let the rain keep on falling. Let the neon just shine. I take the long route, the one with no cars, replacing the ceiling with clouds and the stars. Look up, the heater is on, but the window is cracked. Got my mind in the present, no looking back. The colors of ships can from purple to red. I'm clearing the clutter right out of my head. This late night aesthetic is all that I need. Planting the roots and just watching the sea. Neon reflections are painting the town, painting that dude. I'm letting the windows and defenses down. Just me and the echoes of late night FM, a solitary king in a quiet realm. No rush to the morning, let the darkness expand. Just cruising the borders of a neon land. Just cruise, keep the tires rolling. Neon dream.
Turning the dial on the radio deck, avoiding the stations that offer a rest. No news and no talking, no people to scream. I'm tuning right into a frequency dream. The static gives way to a smooth saxophone. Sound for a man who's alone. The smoke is just curling right up to the roof. I'm finding the rhythm, I'm finding the groove. The bass is so muffled it hits from below. I'm keeping the vehicle steady and slow. Tuning my mind to a silent frequency. Just me and the night in a perfect sequencing. The volume is low, but the feeling is loud. I'm floating away from the noise of the crowd. A late night escape with a jazz heavy beat. The rubber is humming a song to the street. I exhale a cloud and it fills up the space. I'm moving at such an unhurried pace. Take your time. The headlights are cutting a path through the dark. We pass by the alleys, we pass by the park. The sax is just weeping a beautiful cry, a musical version of a peaceful sigh. Drop down my shoulders, I loosen my grip. I'm fully immersed in this late night trip. No worries of yesterday, nothing ahead. Just letting the lo-fi play in my head. Tuning my mind to a silent frequency. Just me and the night in a perfect sequencing. The volume is low, but the feeling is loud. I'm floating away from the humming a song to the street. Turn off the world, turn on the soul. Let the deep bass just take the control.
Take control.
Everything quiet, everything chill. Life is a movie and this is the still.
Yeah, right on this channel.
The light of sparks up in the dark of the car. I'm puffing in, looking right up at a star. The window is open, the breeze is so cold. But I have a story that hasn't been told. I speak it in silence right till the night, bathed in the glow of the dashboard light. The silent frequency is all that I need to plant a new thought and to water the seed. Tuning my mind to a silent frequency. Just me and the night in a perfect sequencing. The volume is low, but the feeling is loud. I'm floating away from the noise of the crowd. A late night escape with a jazz heavy beat. The rubber is humming a song to the street.
Don't touch the dial. Just ride.
Silent frequency.
Yeah. Welcome to the shadows. Concrete jungle, the buildings are sleeping. The shadows are long and the silence is creeping. I'm rolling down avenues completely bare, just blowing thick clouds right up in the air. The low end is heavy, it shakes up the floor. I'm leaving my demons right outside the door. No faces around me, the sidewalks are ghosted. This late night frequency is what I love most. Lethargic to flow, I'm just taking my time. A smooth operation with no obvious crime. City of shadows where the lost ones ride, with nowhere to go and with nothing to hide. The smoke is a curtain, the beat is a guide. I'm letting the universe take on the slide. Just me in the dark in a hypnotic trance, watching the smoke and the streetlights dance. The dashboard is dim, just a subtle faint glow. I'm feeling the weight of the city below. Deep down, but I'm levitating, I'm floating above, reclaiming my peace and reclaiming my love. The intersection flashing, yellow to red, but nobody's stopping, the traffic is dead. A solitary journey through a maze of cement. I'm counting the hours that I haven't spent. The flute in the background is crying so deep, a lullaby playing while the whole world sleeps. City of shadows where the lost ones ride, with nowhere to go and with nothing to hide. The smoke is a curtain, the beat is a guide. I'm letting the universe take on a slide. Yeah, this slide. Just me in the dark in a hypnotic trance, watching the smoke and the streetlights dance. Breathe in the shadow, exhale the light. Sometimes you just gotta fade in the night. Fade away. The problems of daytime don't matter right now. I'm breaking the system, I'm breaking the vow. Yeah, rolling in silence, an empty parade. My eyes are half open, the vision is hazy. The world moving fast, but to me it looks lazy. So lazy. I spark up another, the cherry glows bright.
a tiny red star in the ocean of night. The steering wheel turns, but the path is unknown. It's a beautiful feeling to be so alone. The heavy bass thumping, a rhythm so raw. I'm living my life with no script and no flaw. City of shadows where the lost ones ride, with nowhere to go and with nothing to hide. The smoke is a curtain, the beat is a guide. I'm letting the universe take on the slide. Let it slide. Just me in the dark in a hypnotic trance, watching the smoke and the street lights dance. Shadow into the black.
It's a quiet night. Just let the thoughts breathe. Street lights are passing a yellow cascade. I sit in the car and I stay in the shade. The engine is quiet, a soft steady purr. The memories of daytime are nothing but blur. I'm holding the wheel like I'm holding my fate. I'm dropping the anchor, I'm losing the weight. Drop it down. An acoustic guitar plays a loop in my mind. I'm searching for something I left far behind. But right in this moment, there's nowhere to look. I'm writing a chapter in my own private book. It's a streetlight lullaby singing me to peace. Find your peace. A late night therapy, a mental relief. The dust on the vinyl, the bass in the floor. I couldn't have asked for a single thing more. Nothing more. Just cruising the empty and listening close to the silence of night. That's the path that I chose. That's the path that I chose. Exhale a cloud and it fogs up the glass. I watch all the buildings so silently pass. Watch them pass. There's people in windows, just a flicker of light. Each living a story in the middle of night. But I am a ghost, just a car on the street, connected to nothing but this melody. The rearview mirror shows a road left behind. The future's a mystery, but I do not mind. I lean back the seat and I lower my eyes. No more pretending, no more disguise. It's a streetlight lullaby singing me a peace. Find your peace. A late night therapy, a mental relief. The dust on the vinyl, the bass in the floor. I couldn't have asked for a single thing more. Nothing more. Just cruising it empty and listening close to the silence of night. That's the path that I chose. Dashboard is ticking, the time slips away. I'm in no condition to face a new day. So I stretch out the midnight as long as I can. A solitary drive is the only real plan. The ashes to console, I brush it aside. There's nothing but freedom on this late night ride. The acoustic loop repeats, it's a comforting loop. I'm finally breaking right out of the hoop. It's a streetlight lullaby singing me a peace. Find your peace. A late night therapy, a mental relief. The dust on the vinyl, the bass in the floor. I couldn't have asked for a single thing more. Nothing more. Just cruising the empty and listening close to the silence of night. That's the path that I chose. Oh, there's the path that I chose. tells a story.
The ashtray is overflowing, piling up with gray. I'm thinking about things that I forgot to say. The cherry burns onto the filter on the tip. I'm taking one last heavy and exhausted sip. The fingerpick guitar is crying out in pain. I'm navigating slowly through the memory lane. The drums are heavily filtered, knocking through a wall. I'm waiting for the pieces of the sky to fall. A photograph is fading on the passenger seat. I'm finding my rhythm in the lonely street. Echoes in the ashtray, burning up the past. I knew that the illusion was never gonna last. The smoke is rising slowly, twirling in the air. I'm staring at the dashboard with an empty stare. Yeah, bluesy kind of vibe for a broken mind. I'm leaving the disaster and the hurt behind. I roll the window down and toss the filter out. I'm emptying my spirit of the fear and doubt. Let it go. It goes through strings and with a tragic kind of tone. I'm realizing I am better off when I'm alone. I spark another one, the lighter strikes a spark. I'm carving out a sanctuary in the dark. The tape hiss is a blanket, fuzzy and so thick. I'm tired of the hustle and the magic trick. Just me and the reflection in the rear view glass. I'm watching all my history so slowly pass. Echoes in the ashtray, burning up the past. I knew that the illusion was never gonna last. The smoke is rising slowly, twirling in the air. I'm staring at the dashboard with an empty stare. Yeah, a bluesy kind of vibe for a broken mind. I'm leaving the disaster and the hurt behind. Dust to dust, ash to ash. Living slow, moving past the crash. Every burn leaves a mark. Finding light inside the dark. Yeah, keep the fire going. The pile of gray is growing, covering the base. I'm moving at my own particular lazy pace. The music is a medicine, it heals the deep. I'm making all the promises I wanna keep. The echoes in the ashtray fade into the night. I'm doing what I have to just to make it right. The finger picking slows down, comes to an end. I'm treating isolation as my only friend. Echoes in the ashtray, burning up the past. I knew that the illusion was never gonna last. The smoke is rising slowly, twirling in the air. I'm staring at the dashboard with an empty stare. Yeah, a bluesy kind of vibe for a broken mind. I'm leaving the disaster and the hurt behind. Just echo, let the smoke settle.
Running on empty, just a little further.
An orange light is blinking on the dashboard screen. I'm feeling disconnected from the human scene.
So detached.
The needle hitting E, but I don't want to stop. I'm ignoring the limits in the sleeping car. My energy is drained, the tank is running dry. I'm exhaling a heavy and exhausted sigh.
Let it out.
The bass is subharmonized, shaking up my bones. I'm moving like a phantom through the quiet zones. A blunt between my fingers, ashes on my knees. I'm waiting for the moment that my mind is free. Low fuel warning, but I keep on rolling. The toll of all these years is finally exacting. I'm running out of gas, I'm running out of words. I'm flying through the shadows like the nighttime bird. Yeah, the darkness is a blanket, thick and very warm. I'm riding through the center of the quiet storm. I pass a gas station, but I just drive by. I'm captivated fully by the empty sky. Drive right past. The cymbals hit so muted, gentle on the gear. I'm losing my connection to the atmosphere. I'm thinking about people that I left behind. I'm leaving the resentment in the back of mind. The cabin smells of pine and heavily of smoke. I'm fixing all the promises that I once broke. My eyelids getting heavy, fighting with the sleep. I got a lot of secrets that I need to keep. Low fuel warning, but I keep on rolling. Keep rolling. Yeah, the toll of all these years is finally exacting. Is a blanket, thick and very warm. I'm riding through the center of the quiet storm. Think is low, spirit is high. No more tears left to cry. No more tears. Just the hum of the engine block, ignoring the ticking of the clock. Yeah, miles to go. The vehicle is coasting on the last few drops. I'm hoping that this feeling never really stops. Never stop. The air is getting colder through the cracked up glass. I'm letting all the failures and the judgments pass. If the engine dies out, I'll just walk away. I'm avoiding the arrival of the coming day. The low fuel warning is the only